You know, if you want to impact your kids with values, with truth, then you not only need a relationship, you need to be upfront with them. And here's my philosophy: always look for opportunities. Every little opportunity, something is said or done, that you can step in, address the issue, and step back, especially in taboos in society. I'll illustrate. Now, you have to understand, you have to see the context. I had to go downtown, and my secretary was going to pick me up from the mountains around San Diego down to San Diego. But I never like to be alone anywhere with a woman unless it's my wife or one of my daughters. And so I asked her to bring my 2 children down. They were probably maybe 10 and 8. And my son was 8, my daughter was 10. So they came down. We had a van. So I said to my secretary, you drive, and I want to sit in the center seat and just be alone and be together with my 2 kids. So we're going up. Pretty soon they had a little, well, I guess you might say it a fight. As a sensitive father, I call it a altercation. And soon my son said to my daughter, he's sitting here and someone says, she said, "Oh, F you." Whoa. My poor secretary driving the car went, just like that, froze. I'm sitting, I say, whoa, I didn't expect that one. But I thought, here is a teaching moment. Here is an opportunity to impact my kids. So I didn't get up. You know, most parents say, oh, don't say that, that's dirty, that's filthy, I'm going to wash your mouth. Oh, don't say that to a child. Try this sometimes. I said, son, do you know what that means? He said, no. Now think of this. You say to a child, doesn't even know what it means. Well, that's dirty. You don't say that. I'm going to wash your word. Come on, explain it to him. So I said, could I explain it to you? Well, look, when he saw the way his sister, which understood a little bit, it responded, and the secretary and everything else, he says, yeah, Dad, what is it? So let me tell you, I walked him right through it, step by step. And I said, let me tell you why words like this so upset me, because they are a distortion of what God intended between a husband and wife, something so beautiful called sex. And why do people use 4-letter words to downgrade people that have a sexual connotation? That's because that's the way they normally look at sex. Well, we got home and my secretary talked to my wife and explained the whole thing coming up. Now, my secretary was probably about 20, 21 years old. And she said, I learned more about sex in a 1-hour drive up the mountain than I did an entire lifetime from my parents. Now, you know, that's horrible. No child should ever say, I never learned about it from my parents. Mom and Dad, one of the most beautiful areas that we have to discuss with our children, to teach them, is in the area of sexuality, love, and relationships. Look for those opportunities. Step in, address it in a straightforward way, and step out.